Please don't just blast it in. Please, please, guys. We need this win so bad. We need it so bad. It's going to be last kick of the game. We've been through so much pain. Please. Didn't this kid score before?
Close.
This young kid. Oh, no. Come on.
This is
Lamans, please. Kick it into the wall. Anything.
I don't like
Come
it.
on.
So close.
Please, guys. Please, please, please. Yes!
Yes! Get out!
Come on! Come on. Get out! Yes!
Yes!
Vamos!
Housery 101.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
How did we even do that?
Come on!
Up to 5th. Oh.
Come on!
United.
I don't know how we did that.
Oh my God.
And quite frankly, I don't care. 3 points. Lads, 3 points.
Yeah, exactly.
3 points.
Where's your Wenger bus now? Yeah? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the only boomers Manchester United's Brian and Boomo. Bruno Fernandes. Boomo Fernandes. Living on a prayer. That's exactly what we were.
Bruno, I just want to say, Bruno is a criminal. He's a criminal for getting man of the match. He's a criminal, bro. He's a criminal. Barada and them lot.
Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell, mate.
Well done to Zirkzee, man. It started from him.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
It's a reaction. It's a win.
Fair play, man. That's a game that we did not think we would win after the first half. Yeah, after the first half, it looked fucking even worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it
first
really
time
was
winning
a
away
bad
at
one
Palace
to take.
in 5 years, something like that as well.
You know, man, that's crazy. And then it starts to change the narrative and the conversations, doesn't it? Oh, go and beat West Ham at home now. Bit momentum again. It just starts to change all these conversations.
5th or 6th in the table. Actually, it's not that bad, is it? You know, we're doing all right, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you, Skilliano. I'm exhausted after that. That is literally, proper. You know the cliche of game of two halves. That is it. That is it. Because second half,
we got more control of the game in the second half. Definitely, like
6th, not 5th,
6th, but you know but that's not bad. You know what I mean? That's all. Considering how poor we've been playing the last few games, I'll take 6th. You know, and be all right. You know, just
because then the next game week you're thinking you can probably win that. You know, Sunderland. You know, it's just
for all of this and for all this flip flop stuff. Yeah, from the beginning, the consistent thing. What we always said: just get results. Just get results. Just get wins. Because if you win games, you can dress up a shitty performance. This is exactly what today's done. You win, then it's like, yeah, we played shit, but you know what? We won. We got through it. That's what it's about. Winning games. Get points on the board. Right? The performances and all that inquest can come later on. But as long as you're winning, that's the way to quiet everyone down. And that's what we did.
Yeah, it's true. And second half, like, look, we've conceded. The goal we conceded was a penalty. We didn't actually concede from open play, which is weird. You know, it felt like we were inevitably going to at times. And I think if you come out and you win a game that looks like that at a place that they don't lose many games, at a place where we don't win, 100% Flex was almost crying earlier. Relax, G. Flex, listen, if you lot, listen. The emotions are the emotions of the game. That's why it is what it is, isn't it? Some people can watch shit like that and be like, "Don't worry, we'll come back. It's fine." Or some people can keep it in. That's just not how I am. But I did not see that. I did not see that turnaround at all. I couldn't see that. And fair play. And Zirkzee, fair play, because he was having one. He saw it with our own eyes. He couldn't find a white shirt. Touch deserted him. But what did we say? He does need to keep playing. He's going to be rusty for the first bit of it. You know, and Mason Mount gets the winner. But Zirkzee's goal, though, he's not entitled to score it. It's a great goal.
Amazing goal. Really good. Really, really good, man. And it's just good to see, obviously, Manchester United going there and going up to the fans and just, you know, just celebrating with the fans there. Because, man, that game looked dead in the water, man. I did it. I asked the question at halftime. I said, is there any way we get back into this game? We all couldn't see any way of doing it. And mate, hats off to Zirkzee for starting it off.
And it's also one of those ones where I go like, you know, obviously the discourse will now continue. Go, yeah, but it's not sustainable and it's rubbish and it's poor, blah, 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 blah. But what I will say is at halftime, if you'd have said to me at halftime, "Oh, we'll go on and win this game 2-1," no chance. So to get that from where it was, I get that it's not pretty and it's not great and it probably isn't sustainable. But what's actually played out in the second half is the best case scenario. We ended up winning a game that for 45 minutes we had no business actually winning, and we played awful in. And, just like I said, you need points on the board. Long term, about sustainable, whatever, fine. Yeah. And the agendas will agenda, and I don't care because Amarim still needs to go, blah, blah, blah. I genuinely, about all that kind of stuff, I don't give a shit. All I want to see is my team win. That makes, I'm much happier in my weekends now. I'm much happier.
Now I'm going to go watch Liverpool, go hate watch them, going to hate watch Arsenal.
I mean, it's kind of a bit sad that, that we win a game and we're still doing we'll still infight, but that's what we do. But, fuck it. You know what I mean? We're so crap.
I'm not getting involved.
Just win.
I don't care. Anyone flip flop. You should have had more faith. This, don't care. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, good.
Just win.
Cool.
Just win. Cool. I can look at the table and not be humiliated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. Whatever.
Just win. Base the kid says Zirkzee cut the ring rust off and looked like Usyk. I mean, that's a big one to say. What's the last one you got to, Owen? Is it? I'm going to go backwards now, and then you tell me when. The Web Fear says, happy for Zirkzee. My guy tried and tried again until it paid off. Good to see him play way confidence after two, get in. Shocking first half, but even better response. Man, for respect my boy Zirkzee, though, says D-Witness. Yeah, well, he was playing very, very bad. Very, very bad. But you have to give it to him. You got to give him his props, man, because that goal he scores as well, left foot, clean strike across goal. I still don't know how he's done that.
From when we're watching it,
that angle,
he didn't even see
he's
where the
not
ball
entitled
went.
to score. That's the only place. That was the only place he could have scored from in there, and he's done it.
Yeah.
So a real moment of magic from him. Channel 62, 62, 61. Got to be positive, gents. We try sometimes. And Dan says Zirkzee in this second half. Right, you got one. So there you go.
And actually, just to respond to Show here, Show says, okay, question then, Owen. Do you not have any long-term hope or vision for the club then? Obviously, I do, but I can't look that far ahead. Have you seen us at the moment? I can't. You got with the way that we play at the moment. I can't look that far. And this is also the thing of not getting too high, not to go and getting too low. We've got to take it game by game, haven't we? I can't look 2 or 3 years in the future. Look at us. Look how we play. If I'm thinking 2 or 3 years in the future, and frankly, it's not my job. You know what I mean? It's someone else's job at Man United to think that far ahead. I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I go game to game. If my team wins, I'm happy. If we don't or we play shit, then I'm not happy. I'm not going to sort of bog myself down and we've won today and go, yeah, but in 3 years' time, are we going to be winning the Premier League? Who fucking knows? If we're going to be winning the league in 3 or 4 years' time, who knows? Look what can happen in a space of like a couple of months. Look at Liverpool; they're miles off it. They won the league earlier this calendar year. So I'm just kind of like, we're not winning super often. So when we do, I'll take it.
Here's the thing as well. Here's the thing: those Palace players didn't even expect that either. They were walking around like, "Yep, this is a formality for them." Like we're the minnows, but
they ran out of gas. Man, they definitely ran out of gas.
How we pulled that off. A shithousery fucking pull off, mate.
I think, in the end of the day, I think we saw them run out of gas and lose their grip on the game. First half, shocking. Second half was better. Like it was. I don't think it was outstanding second half, but it was better. It was better than what we did in the first half. We started running more. We started defending better. We started winning duels, and maybe both. I think both of those are true. The intensity and consistency that Palace were playing with dropped off a little bit. We increased ours, and you kind of pass each other like that or meet each other in the middle, don't you? And then something gives. And today, the result gave for Palace because we had 2 good moments, a moment of brilliance from Joshua Zirkzee, because again, I know Bruno delivers the ball to him there, but it's barely an assist. He's got it all to do. I don't know how he scored from there. And Mason Mount's got it all to do. Obviously, Bruno's just tapped the ball to him to the side, and the wall's a bit fractious, and he scored. So,
Mount.
And then we saw it out well because even though obviously now we can say it, I said Lemons didn't have to make a save second half, and he didn't. First half he had to make a couple of saves. They had opportunities where Mateta was putting it wide because Mateta should have, for actually how good Mateta is. Let's be honest, he should have had them. Outside. He picked the wrong option twice in open play. All right, he's done well with the penalty, but they could have been way gone. So they were wasteful, actually, Palace, when they were dominant. Did take their chances. And then we've gone bang, bang. And then shut up shop. So take it all day. Massive win.
I think also as well, Ridwan says it here, and it is so true. Like, no one thought we were going to lose at home to Everton, particularly when they went down to 10 men. Yeah. And then no one thought we were going to go and win today against Palace. Like, that's why I think we do have to take it game by game, because football's mental. Look, we won at Anfield for the first time in a decade this season. No, we won the first time at Selhurst Park in 5 years. And that's only Ruben Amorim's 5th away win out of like 13. Like, at this point, it's impossible to predict, isn't it? You know what I mean?
That's what I said at the top of the show.
It's impossible. You know,
I said, you don't know what United's turning up. You don't know. Like, we don't. People asking me, "Oh, DJ, what do you reckon of this game?" I'm like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't, because these look, they've had us at the edge of our seat, like, just madness, man. It's madness. Like these guys. Like, I think at West Ham, we could play West Ham and beat them 2-0. We can, or we could easily lose 3-0. It's literally one extreme to the other. Like, it's just
And then like you said, as a fan, you say one extreme to another. As a fan, that's where you go with it, isn't it? You only react to what you see, you know.
Harry, you're a shit. According to people, you're a shit.
Yeah,
apparently.
exactly. You're a shit. He's nearly in tears coming off the pitch or whatever, you know.
Struggling.
But and again, that's because people react in the game, and we're all guilty of it. But I mean, again, I could get really heavily focused on the performance or whatever, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I hear that.
I care about the performance when we lose. You know, I'll be honest.
I mean, there's different ways of being a fan, isn't it? Some fans are really focused on that as well, like the long-term thing, because they're like, well, if I get too bogged down with the short-term stuff, I can lose track of how good or bad we actually are. Because some people don't like doing it short-term only because you're only in that moment. You can't see a bigger picture. And when you can't see a bigger picture, you can either think you're really bad when you're not, or you can think you're really good when you're not. So you do kind of have to look at it and go, but how are we playing? What does that mean? Is that sustainable?
You know what it's like, Flex?
But it's tiring. You're tired. I know you're tired from it all. That's what it is.
I'm free. I know. You know, it's like losing weight. Yeah, you can have like a really great strategy. You got a diet in place, a workout plan. You go, tell you what, look, I'm losing weight sustainably. I've got a good plan together. It's going good. And then you can have a situation where you go, I don't know how I've lost weight. I've been eating like shit, but I'll fucking take it. You know, but my clothes fit me a bit better. And then when you have someone go, yeah, but you need to do it like this, you go, I don't care. I don't care. I'm losing weight, man. I don't care. I'll do it my own way. It's a bit like that. You know, you just take it. Take your wins.
That's right. Have you read these ones? This next match. Austin says, yay, a win, but not getting too thrilled yet. But a win is a win. Defo. Because what they've shown us is that at home to West Ham could be a problem. Who knows? You don't know what Man United is going to turn up. Nathan says, we've scored and won a game at Palace. Let's go. Yep. Positive vibes. And Tagmofo says, Yoro was not unlocking Ahmad and Mbumo past 2 games. Maybe he's shaken by Maz being back and ready. I don't think it's just Mazraoui being back and ready. He's just in a tough little spot at the minute. And to protect him, you know, let's be honest, against West Ham, you don't start him, I don't think. I think you bring in Mazraoui and just give him some time out, you know. I saw some quotes from Amorim talking about Dorgu. I missed that.
But he was making out.
But it's interesting to him say that because he's just saying he's having a tough moment. Like for us, he's kind of second guessing himself. But I watched him against Scotland for Denmark. He was brilliant. He's making quick decisions, but then for here it's different. So basically, again, we have to understand and remember that these young guys that we got, they ain't really at the level yet. They're not ready to perform week in, week out on a consistent basis. For all the talent Lenny Yoro's got, he needs time. Saliba was on for like 4 loans at this age. You know what I mean? Before he could come play Prem week in, week out as a French international. You know what I mean? And one off. So we just gotta just be patient and bring him in and up.
That was my thing earlier on. We're talking about youngsters. Obviously, it's like JJ Gabriel gets a hat trick, whatever, and you get people, God, get him. He should be getting the first team soon. And you go, well, again, would you put a youngster in like that match today? Look what it's done to Lenny Yoro. Look. That's because of mistakes, pressure, scrutiny, blah blah blah. As I've said, we're an unstable team and we're an unstable fan base, as is evident by the fact that we can't even barely celebrate a win without, still trying to sort of go, well, should I be celebrating? Shouldn't I be celebrating? Or is it good? Is it not good? Blah, blah, blah. Like, so to throw a youngster into that, oh my God, that would destroy some people. I mean, like I said, we do forget that about people like Dorgu, even people like Zirkzee, comes in out of the cold against Everton, doesn't have a great game along with everyone else. Zirkzee's shit. Zirkzee's rubbish, man. He's terrible. First half, he's rubbish here. Now he scores a brilliant goal. He might be all right, That Joshua Zirkzee. We're terrible, And well, I think the point is we just have to acknowledge that that's who we are, and that's okay. There's no higher. Don't be holier than thou. I don't do that. I don't participate in that. We're all fans, and you have a different way of celebrating and supporting. The biggest, most important thing is I can look at that table today and be like, all right, we're actually going up it as opposed to going down it. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, man. Flipping out, man.
Lazar, if results are what matter, then Amram sticking to his 3-4-2-1 and people celebrating him for it is irrelevant. I think.
What do you mean by that?
Amarim should get praise today in the sense of he won the game, and in the same way that I've always said this: if you lose a game as a Man United manager, then you're going to get criticised. If you win a game, you're going to get praised. That's how it works.
But a lot of people are saying it's so funny how whether X is different versus I'll get to your super chat in a sec, Amanor. X is different versus different things. So like I can see on X everyone saying yeah it's a win but we were lucky and Amarim's still shit and it's quite negative on there. Here it feels a little bit mixed and maybe a bit more positive.
They're always like that with Amarim though. Amarim's damned if he does, damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Like literally,
damned if he wins, damned if he loses.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what
Amanor says it's 2025 and Luke Shaw is still our best centre back. I think probably Harry Maguire is probably our best centre back. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. How far off is James from fucking 20 league starts, by the way? We only played 20 games.
Very close.
Well, we played what? Is that the 13th game, 12th game? What game was this?
Something like that, yeah. He's been very consistent. 300th appearance for Manchester United today, as well. But
weirdly, he hasn't been consistent though.
I saw someone in the chat also said, where was it here? It was about there you go. Clambuster said, moments won the game, Owen. I said this earlier on before the match. Moments will always win a football match. I get the point that you need patterns of play and you do need a style of play.
Yeah, that's what they
mean. Be consistent. I get that, but at the same time, every football match, even the game today between Arsenal and Chelsea, will be won by moments. That's how football operates. You know what I mean? It's about the real thing is about consistently creating opportunities for those moments. But as far as Bruno did a couple of moments of magic, well, that's why he's in the team. Because he can do that, That's why you pay people money to get into the team, is because they can create something out of nothing. They can do a bit of magic, like that's. And also, we've watched the game. We're shit. So yeah, that's the only way we're going to win the match is by moments. Yeah. We're not going to win by consistent play or anything like that. We're rubbish. So yeah, we won by moments. That's how. If we win other matches this season, that's how we're going to win, isn't it? By moments, not by consistent play.
Yeah,
that's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah, it's true. There you have it, guys. There you have it. The main thing is just win. Like you said, we're that fan base that even when we do win, we find a way to argue amongst each other.
We don't like
and
it.
Have different. It's just weird. But it's because we're stuck in that bit in it where no one's really sure how to unequivocally feel. That's why. Yeah. Khan, Karnaran, I think. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Says, okay, we didn't produce much in attack, but how much did Palace produce? That's what I was saying. They didn't. I mean, apart from the first half when Lummans made a couple of saves, that were easy saves, and Mateta kicked it wide a couple of times. We didn't let them play at second half. Even they were unbeaten for 12 games at home. Good win. Greetings from Turkey. As a Turkish person, glorious glory, Man United. Again, that's the other side of the glass, isn't it? Other side of the coin. Sorry. Like Palace didn't create anything in the second half because we didn't let them. Yes, they tired, but. When I was, saying that thing about Lummans hasn't had to do anything, it's true. He didn't do anything second half and we upped to intensity. So listen, a win is a win. More reaction. Go on.
No, I was going to say, and that's where I do say Ruben deserves praise because now people go, he didn't change anything second half. Well, maybe he felt he didn't have to, I know you can do better than that, and I don't have any options. So I got to make this work. There's lots of things to criticize Ruben Amorim for, but I'm not sure winning games is one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, then it goes to the manner of how we won. That's still shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But like you said, on a bigger picture, you don't get wins like that and start going, see, we're turning the corner, see, everything's see. That's what I mean. We don't
Carried
know how
away.
to we just go too far on different sides.
The Mazraoui sub was a good sub, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was, and he played well when he come on. And that's his best position, right centre back. That's what I mean. All right, guys, there you go. More reaction from me straight after this. Of course, the player ratings. Remember to scan the QR code right there. That will take you to the Football Flex. The stream has already been set up for Arsenal against Chelsea, or Chelsea against Arsenal later on tonight. I didn't even realize Liverpool were live. Could have stayed on and done a marathon, but I'm too tired for that. I can only choose one. I think the blockbuster game today is that Arsenal Liverpool, Chelsea. Sorry, but I will be watching Liverpool, and if they fuck up, if they dare, I'm going to be right back on here before I even go live on for this. So yeah, for the Chelsea game. So yes, tune in for that. There's 1,300 of you. I'd love to have 1,300 of you over on Football Flex. Just to watch a good hate watch between two best teams in the league and see who comes out. Someone's got to get licks. Someone's going to take it. Someone. So there you go. Yes. All right, people. Big up to yourselves. Great stream. Big up to DJ. Big up to Owen on 0 sleep, 0 hours sleep. Getting it done. Little bit more reaction from me. Stay tuned, people. We're out of here. Take care. Smash a like on the way out as well. And make sure you guys subscribe to United View and subscribe to the Football Flex. And I'll see you there. Probably about 10 to... Is it? Oh, no, 20 past 4. I'll see you
it's set up. The redirect's already set up, yeah.
There you go. Big up. I'll see you all there, peeps. Bless.